Hey, thanks for coming. Today, this is a very serious subject I'm going to talk about. It's going to affect everybody very quickly. The title of this talk is called The Black Swan Event. John Boehner is called a traitor. On February 17th, I sent a letter to Mr. Boehner by certified mail. And essentially what I said was that as I am a member of who has agreed to the Constitution, I have certain rights. And one right that is required in the Constitution is that the person who is going to be president has to be a natural-born citizen. And whether Mr. Obama is a natural-born citizen or not, the real issue is that nobody in the House of Representatives, including Mr. Boehner, has verified that he has the appropriate identification to say that he's a natural-born citizen. Oh, I know. You can say that, yes, he had a birth certificate. But if you pardon my French, that's just crap. When you get stopped on the street by a policeman, does he say to you, please hold up your license from 3 feet away? No, he asks to see it in his hand and he inspects it. He calls into the central station and they check and see who I am from the license plate number, even before he gets out of the car. He knows that. But he still asks to see the license, and you have to give him your license and your registration and your insurance here in California. So don't tell me that they've investigated and determined that this is Mr. Obama has put something on the web, whether it's a real copy of the birth certificate or not, is irrelevant to Mr. Boehner's responsibility. I, as a member who's agreed to the Constitution to defend it from all enemies, foreign and domestic, he has a responsibility to check that. For him to fail to do that makes him an enemy of the Constitution himself. And he's number 3 in the line for succession. Okay, it'll be interesting to bring you up to date. I sent certified member with return with the little green cards. Haven't got it back yet. But I went to the post office the other day. And I have a copy here from the house, from Ray Walker. The post office keeps good records, don't they? And this was received on 2/29. I said it on the 17th, it took 10 days. Okay? And this is just before Sheriff Epero, I think how you said it, on March 1st came out and said that the birth certificate was a forgery. Interesting enough, there's now a note on the WND that reporters were told not to show up to cover the major media. If they did, they would lose their jobs. Okay, so what this okay, well, just to finish off, here's Charles Bush, who received my copy to John Roberts, the Supreme Court Justice. Okay? And I sent a copy to Homeland Security. Okay? I haven't received any of the little green cards back yet. Well, this one went on February 29th also. All these got there at the same time. I actually made a 2-day special delivery. Of course, the post office wouldn't refund my money, but that's okay. I'm going to put the contents of the letter into the description. Okay? Not only did I notify Supreme Court Justice Roberts and send it to Homeland Security and to Mr. Boehner himself. I also sent to the Orange County Register. I also sent it to Los Angeles Times. No response. I'm not surprised, and I actually told one of the guys that blogs that I did not expect that. So let me tell you what's going to happen, in my estimation. Okay, the job numbers just came out today, and the economy's doing better. My God, it's going to be real tough for those Republicans to get a handle on winning the election. And it's going to get tougher. They have their economists going out and doing the same thing that the Democrats are doing. And what all the information is coming back is going to say to them is the economy's recovering and Obama will win the re-election. Eventually, somebody in the Republican Party, in order to change their chances of winning, is actually going to call for the investigation of the birth certificate. When that happens, Mr. Boehner is going to be in trouble. If he has not prosecuted this already, this is really his last chance. And I think they're taking this very seriously over at the Speaker's office. That's why they tried to take away the copy of the receipt of the letter so he can have plausible denial. When Obama is accused of forging his birth certificate, Homeland Security, remember I sent them a copy also, is finally going to jump into this. And they're going to say, Mr. Boehner, you're under arrest because you are a traitor. You got to remember, the people in Homeland Security were put there by Obama. So this is payback for them. When I finish with this tape today, I'm going to send it to a lot of people that invest in Wall Street. And tell them about this Black Swan event. Do you think the rumor mill will get hold of this? Especially if they can come and see it on YouTube just by a push of the button. If I'm managing $1 billion, do you think I'm going to check it out? This is the Black Swan event, folks. If Obama gets kicked out, can you say that Joe Biden has any right to be president? Not really. So who's third in line? Mr. Boehner. But if Mr. Boehner is being accused of treason, can he take that position? I mean, the evidence is pretty clear. He was told about this. I have a copy of this, and he hasn't responded. By definition, he is an enemy of the Constitution. He's a traitor. You don't have a traitor become president. I'm not really sure who becomes president next. Is it the head of the Senate, or is it Hillary Clinton? Harry Reid or Hillary Clinton? Somebody like that. So that's why Homeland is going to push it. Let me ask you, do you think the stock market's going to do well under this scenario? Is there anything Mr. Bernanke can do to make a hell of a difference? This message was to help you. This is going to happen. Don't take my word for it. Go out and check for yourself. I'll be glad to respond to any of your emails or any of your tweets. Thank you.